Welcome back guys to the YouTube channel of RGB UK. It's been a long time, we've got some new videos coming out, but firstly I want to introduce you to the Canon GP series. It prints in fluorescent pink, very similar to the Pro range. We're going to go through all of the features, have a look at the older Pro range, the 2100, the 4100, do some comparisons, look at the prints that the Pro range can do, plus the GP range, plus the ink. So anyone that knows the Canon Pro range with the red line, that follows through to the EOSs, the SLRs, knows that it's a high level photo fine art printer and equipment. Pro range compared to the GP range are identical in terms of the chassis, the electronics inside. It's the same print heads, there's two print heads. The only difference is the color channels that it's using and the unique fluorescent ink. So the printer was launched September last year. Probably not the best time to launch a brand new product in the middle of a pandemic, but I think they wanted to get it out there, get it into the market. It is a world first. It has fluorescent ink, which no other water-based printer has. It's a 10 color plus the fluorescent ink. It's Pantone, what is it? Pantone certified. Pantone certified, that's the word, certified. So it's Pantone certified, so it'll match obviously Pantone color books. This is one of the color charts that is, I think, is Pantone color matched, isn't it? Yes, it is, yeah. Printed on normal fine art smooth paper. Pantone color match, which is great for people that are obviously printing posters out for designers, studios, marketing companies, manufacturers, anything that they want to produce that wants to match that Pantone color. It's certified Pantone, so you're going to hit those colors. And also the massive difference that makes in your prints is the grey cover. It looks like someone made a mistake in the parts factory and included a grey printer top, but I suppose it does look good. But yeah, what we're going to do today is compare the prints obviously that come off the 4100, the Canon 4100, and compare it to the GP-4000. So the main reason for the video is for you guys to see if there's a difference between a professional photographic printer and the new Canon GP series, which is, I think, is a photographic printer plus the fluorescent pink, which allows you to add, upsell, really make those images, artwork pop with vivid colors. So yeah, let's get into the print. We'll pick a nice image with loads of pinks in it, print it on the Pro, then print it on the GP. So what we're going to do now is print on the Canon Photographic PRO-4000, 44 inch, similar to the GP-4000. We're going to print it in standard photo mode. It's in high, right, Harrison? Yeah, it's in high, so similarly to the GP. And then we'll sit down, put it under the light, and then see what the differences are between the prints. Cool. Okay, so print's done on the GP and the Pro. Yeah. They're looking pretty good. So that's the GP-4000 without Fluro. Without Fluro. So photographic mode, and this is the Pro. So you've got to bear in mind that we're comparing, you know, a professional photographic printer against the GP, which obviously the features of the Fluro. Yeah, exactly. You know, it's a huge difference. I mean, I actually prefer the colours in that anyway.
It's got a warmer profile, just across the board really, the colours are just warmer, which actually, if we take a quick glance at the Fluro,
wow, yeah, look at that.
It brings back the cold colours a bit more as well.
Yeah, yeah.
It really does. If we just take a look at the heads, the colours on the
yeah.
I don't know what that is.
What's that?
Right.
Eyelid?
The paint
eyebrow?
I meant the sort of makeup.
Oh, it's mascara, I think, isn't it?
Is that what it is?
No, mascara is the bit that goes on your eyelashes. I'll have to ask my wife. It's mascara.
Mascara.
So anyway, the bit that goes on your eyelids, you know, we need someone to tell us these things.
Yes, we do.
It does look very different in terms of, you may not be able to see this on the camera,
We'll have some
but
close-ups
looking at especially the eyelids, the lips as well.
There'll be a side-by-side on your screen now of
Yeah.
the eyelids.
Yeah, and also the
It's almost 3D. You can see
I
it
think-
when the light refracts.
yeah,
You can see the lens
and
in
maybe
the
they've done that so that the light refraction, instead of being absorbed by the paper and the coating, actually reflects, which gives it that luminosity effect.
It does.
The brighter luminosity.
It does. And it almost
yeah.
lights up.
Do you know what I think we should do? We should get a black light, which is a UV
And
light,
see if we can make it.
because I've got a
turn the lights
feeling.
off.
I've got a feeling.
Be for us,
I got a
it'll be awesome.
feeling. I got a feeling that I think if you actually put a UV light on this, it might work. That'll be another video,
That's
or
that's
we'll
a
add this
video.
into here.
That's a
Yeah.
video.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm
We're happy with how these came out,
yeah,
aren't we?
really happy.
Yeah.
Really happy. I mean, it's just in comparison to obviously the Pros. Again, it's the same print head.
Yeah.
It's the same chassis.
12 channel print head.
Yeah. It's identical in terms of mechanics. Obviously, the software driving that print head will be different because it'll be using the PostScript file that gets generated for the printer to interpret the pinks
I've got to shuffle these a bit.
and everything differently. Yeah.
I'm just covering up the 4000,
Mm.
the Pro 4000, and we're going to do a side-by-side of the Fluro on your left and Fluro off on your right. And with Fluro on, it actually brings back the cooler skin tones, which is another reason not to turn it off, because it pulls you closer to that Pro 4000 aesthetic.
Yeah, definitely. I think the pink is a selling point, but then you've also got the backup of a photographic and fine art printer. I think it's more than capable of hitting the colours and everything, and obviously the resolution, because obviously that's to a point that it's been at for a while. I don't think resolution is going to make much difference. Certainly looks really good. I mean, if I had a small photographic shop, I would have no worries in buying the GP. Plus, you'd be able to say to customers, if you wanted to have the emphasis of the pink, I think it's...
Yeah, and it's important to mention that it doesn't blow the colours out. It doesn't change the accuracy of your colours. It is just more capable of hitting, as Chris mentioned earlier in the video,
Pantone certified.
Pantone says so. It's 99% of the Pantone certified space, and it is certified for the Pantone neon
Yeah,
and pastel
yeah,
colour gamut.
yeah. Which is interesting because I've never really looked at colour books in Photoshop, and it was only the other day when we were printing.
Yeah, when we had Canon in.
Yeah, and it was interesting because I'd never actually used. Obviously, I understood spot colours and Pantones, but I'd never really loaded a Pantone colour book in Photoshop.
Yeah.
And that was really interesting. And you know, if your colour accuracy is key to your business, certainly this is the printer for you, because Canon haven't released a printer as yet that is Pantone certified. Yeah, with the Fluro and the Pantone.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm really pleased with those results. Really pleased with those results. I think what we need to do is we need to get a loop on this, or some close-up pictures.
Yeah. Macro shots. Of
Get
the
it shot in nice
even
and
find
close
a
so
way
that
to
we can
show the
see.
viewers how it sits on the paper.
Yeah, definitely. We'll obviously put those on.
And we'll have links in the description to the printers.
Links in the description. Yeah, don't forget. Obviously, you can see all of the products. We'll have links in the description. Don't forget to click that bell, subscribe to our channel. We're going to attempt to do more videos, hopefully weekly, if not a couple a week. We're going to throw some cool stuff in there. But we're going to do some more videos on the GPs. We're going to do software, how to set up the software, how to utilise it, how to use the GP Fluro. And also looking at obviously the other Canon range and some helpful videos, I think, with software, because it's not only just the printer, it's always those little things. It's all the color profile settings. It's, you know, and sometimes it's difficult to find that information, and particularly, yeah, we'll just look for things that we can help with, and obviously move on with those videos. No, it should be good. So yeah, brilliant. Thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you again soon.
See you again.
Fluorescent pink. What's special about the fluorescent ink? Is it fluorescent? And then we're going to do a photographic plus the fluorescent. There, I'll end there.